Good evening, everyone. This is Sanchero Balogun coming with another video. I wanted to come with a video tonight to discuss Hoodoo Candle Magic, specifically Hoodoo Abundance Speedy Candle Magic. And so you'll see on the altar today, you're going to see there is to your right here, there is some abundance powder that I've made in another video. Here you're going to see some carving tools for the candle itself, and then here you're going to see some oil that we're going to be using for today's video. But then here in the bowl, you're going to be seeing some coffee. And so I'm going to be illustrating how to use coffee in your spell work so that it would allow your spell work to speed up, what the benefits of coffee is, and how to utilize that in your spell work. So let's get started. So here we're going to start with the candle itself. And basically what I'm doing is whenever I get ready to carve a candle, I'm in tuning myself with the candle for the purpose of why I'm going to be carving it, for why I'm going to be doing this work for a client and or for myself. And so I'm infusing it with my energy by touching on it. I'm infusing my energy into it, thinking about the purpose of what it is that this candle is going to be doing for my client, what it's going to be doing for me. And so not just picking up the candle and starting to carve. And so the first thing I'm going to do is to carve in my first sigil. And if you know what a sigil is nothing but an image that brings a representation of something to the physical. And my first carving that I'm going to do is going to be of an arrow. And it's going to be the arrow that you see for the sign Sagittarius, because this client is a Sagittarius. This client has the astrological sign of Sagittarian. And so we want, that sign, that symbol to be embedded into the carving of this candle, because it's going to bring more of what that person represents. Being the Sagittarius, the symbol of the archer, the symbol of the arrow, the symbol of pointing towards the direction of what it is that we're targeting. Here, we're targeting abundance. We're targeting for this client to have abundance in their life. And so as a result, I'm just working it and it doesn't have to be perfect. If you are artistic enough that you can make something look so pretty and perfect, that adds to it only to the degree that that's your art, that's your skill set. That's not what I'm trying to do here. I'm just trying to carve to allow the candle to have the implement of those things that represent this person. And so now I'm carving in initials. This person, my client, has given me the authority, the benefit to put this in a video of their initials. And so my first initial that you see was an A, and the second is going to be a K. And so the initials of the person who I'm doing this work for, I'm carving that in because, again, this represents them. And like I stated, it doesn't have to be perfect, because magic is not looking for you to produce something that's perfect. Okay, here you see I've carved in a 7 because this client's lucky number is 7. I've carved in a money sign because we want this client to have abundance. And then I have the client's initials who gave me permission. Nobody knows who that is, so that's just the client's. And then here is an arrow pointing upwards. And so what I'm going to do now is just put oil on it and then infuse this candle with my energy. Okay, so I'm taking some Sagittarian oil because this person's astrological sign is Sagittarian. And so I'm just going to take it infuse it in all of the candle on the client's initials on the money sign, on the lucky number 7. And here is when you just massage it in. You're thinking about your intention for what that client needs. You're thinking about the intention of what that client is going to have drawn to them. You're thinking about how the abundance of what that client is asking for will manifest in their lives. And this is the time where the wax will hold the energy. The wax of the candle will hold the intention, because I'm the practitioner and I'm working with the candle. I'm infusing it and giving it what it needs to be successful for this client. Then what I'm going to do is take some of the abundance powder. And before I take it and put it on the entire candle, I want to infuse it in those areas where I've carved. So I carved in for the arrow first. So I'm going to take the abundance powder. And I'm just going to put that in, infusing that. All while I'm doing this, I'm asking the spirits that I work with to help my client so that abundance comes to this client's life. Can you see that? Then I'm going to go to the lucky 7 and do the same thing and infuse this with abundance powder, so that as this candle burns, the intention. And then, with sigil, with anytime you're working with sigil represents what it is that you're manifesting. And so since this client's lucky number is 7, I'm manifesting luck and abundance. Can you see that? It's infused within that I've carved. Then I'm going to go to the initials. This is the client. So I'm infusing, giving it that intention, giving it that energy. And now the money sign. And now you see it's coming together. You can see it better. And like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be where you understand what it represents. And then, as I stated before, I want this to come speedily. So I'm working with coffee. And the coffee doesn't have to, because I didn't grind the coffee to make it powdery. I left it in chunks. Can you see that? I left it in chunks because I want it to be speedily in a chunky way. And so you get a couple of pieces that stay in there like that, that's good. But it doesn't have to. And then what I'm going to do is just take this and everything that's left, I'm just going to infuse all around. Take a little oil, put it on top. There you go. So that's nice. Now, see? Initials. Money sign. Lucky number. You see the coffee being stuck in? Arrow. And now I'm infusing and saying a prayer. And so again, this is Santero Balogum coming. Just wanted to give you this hoodoo money spell for abundance in a speedy way. Okay, so here I've moved the candle and placed it on my money altar because it's for abundance. And so I'm already building energy, building ache, building power that I continually come to my money altar for myself and my clients. And so by placing this candle for a client on my money altar, it is going to also utilize the power that's here to help with this candle. And so I just wanted to show you guys what you can do with a hoodoo carved candle, utilizing abundance powder and coffee to speed up the work. Ache.